Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm glad you're here. Now, this is not, this is just an update video, so it's not my usual thing. But I have been busy doing my thing. I was going to record this yesterday because most things about the Joann liquidation and sale and bankruptcy has been very, very hard. So yesterday was the Mondayest of Mondays. Let me tell you that. So instead of getting on here and recording this quick little update last night, I said, no, I want to be in a better frame of mind. Because for every Joann bankruptcy video that I have done, it's not represented who I am. And normally when you see me, I am 9 times out of 10 very upbeat. And I didn't want to do a doom and gloom again, Forgive me. It is like 20-something. Hold on. I know it was very cold. Yeah. Okay, so it was supposed to be in the 20s last night. Anyway, y'all didn't come on here to hear what the weather is, but it's very cold. So I am drinking my tea while I'm recording this. While this isn't a normal video, I wanted to let you know. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate those of you who have asked for updates and who have stuck with me through all this. It's really heartwarming. Now, there have been, I've seen posts, I've seen videos, and as a team member, I don't want to put anything out there that is just innuendo or suspicion or rumor. Before I put anything on this channel, I want to make sure that I have my facts straight. Now, in the very beginning, everybody was like, management's not going to tell you the truth. Well, my manager does. And some have said I am a Pollyanna to think that she's being completely honest with me and with us. But no, I know she is. And if you live in a world that you doubt everything, then I'm sorry. I don't live in a world that I believe everything. But I also don't doubt everything either. I take most things with a grain of salt until it can be proven one way or another to me. And my manager has proven time and time again that she'll tell me what's going on. It will have her slant of personal opinion to it, just like all of us. But she gives me the facts. And the tone in which it is given to me is another story. Because we all have that personal feeling that comes into how we portray something. Like this whole bankruptcy thing. I showed my stress. I showed my uncertainty. And I still have both of those things. In fact, the last 3 nights I have not slept well at all. And I even told my manager, I worked yesterday. It was an unscheduled day, but, she asked me to come in. So I said yes. But anyway, I got to talking to her. Because there's so much stuff flying around on the internet, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Insta, it doesn't matter. I haven't even went on TikTok because I'm not a huge TikToker. But anyway, so the liquidated stores were indeed bought out by Gordon Brothers. That's why they're being liquidated. The rest of us, we don't know yet. They are still trying to come to an agreement with the existing bidders to find out what happens to us. Now, I can't confirm nor deny who those bidders are. Yes, there's a lot of speculation going around as to who's looking at us. I can just tell you that while I hope, and this is the Pollyanna in me coming out a little bit, while I hope that whoever does get us keeps us mostly as we are now. The part that stresses me out and that upsets me is where my other team members of the liquidated stores are right now. It's fear of the uncertainty, knowing that the very real possibility that we get shut down. I don't have to work in the sense that this is not my main income. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it part-time if it were, because I have made bank at my jobs in the past, and I can go make bank again. But that's not why I'm at Joann. I'm at Joann for my fulfillment, my happiness, because they pay peanuts. They pay peanuts. So, the ones of us that are open still. Okay, so let me cover one thing first. The liquidated stores do not take gift cards, because they are no longer a Joann owned location. So if you go into a liquidation store, please understand these team members they're losing their job. I mean, they're at the tail end of being unemployed or having to find other employment. So be as kind as you can to them. I have not went back to Columbia to the 2 Notch Road location since my eye appointment last week. So I don't know what the sale is like. I don't know firsthand. But my manager has best friends who are managers of some liquidated stores, and it's rough. There are people going in just being nasty, being ugly, and that breaks my heart for those who are going through it now, and possibly what we will go through. I know some of y'all have advised, get out while I can, because I don't want to see how bad it can get, right? Okay. Well, my thought is on that I'm going to stay, because I do love what I do. I do love this job. Now, my part of Joann, which I do, I stock, I cashier, I do the cut counter, but my main job is SFS, which is ship from store. That goes on to another thing that I have to say. Liquidated stores, you can't do buy online, pick up in store, nor are they no longer in the supply chain of ship from store. As I said, they're no longer under the Joann umbrella. So none of that works. They're just going to pick them clean. That's the brute honesty of that. The customers that want the best deals they can get. And I don't think they're super duper great on discounts at the moment, but like I said, I've not been in my local one. I was going to go today, but my creativity demanded that I work at home. So I am doing some stuff, and it's bringing me just the right elevation of happiness that I need, because there's a lot of emotions going on during all this bankruptcy. For me, anyway. I have been stressed and uncertain as to what's going to unfold. But then when the liquidation store situation came up, I was heartbroken for those team members, and then felt guilty because my store survived the initial cut. And then came back the uncertainty of, oh my God, what is going to happen to our store? Yes, we're surviving for the moment, but who knows? I'm still going to stick it out, and I'm still going to hope for the best. And if we do close, we close. I will continue to be here on my channel and to be making the things that makes me happy and running my website, And about my website, I really appreciate the ones of y'all that have reached out and went to see what I have and made purchases. It means the world to me because I don't make these things to sell. Yes, I do sell them so that I can make the money back off of them and a little bit for my time. But I create to keep myself happy. Yes, my life is happy on the whole, but you know, there's times to where you need that extra boost of joy and happiness, to where something as simple as taking string and making it into something brings that to you. So as of right now, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but there's a lot of emotions going into this whole bankruptcy, and I'm trying to keep myself on an even keel, you know? So right now, the remaining stores are accepting gift cards, or at least we are. And my manager said that all of them are supposed to be. But it could end at any day. She doesn't have a timeline. They've not shared that with her. And I think what they're waiting on is to see who buys us and what their plans are, so that we know, or the stores know when to, you know, get ready. So the gift cards are part of that situation, to where I think you can still use it on. I'm pretty sure you can still use gift cards online. I don't know. I don't have one. I used all of my gift cards back when we found out about the bankruptcy. So, you know, gift cards don't last long with me anyway. But, especially to Joann. But anyway, so if you have them, I would recommend that you try them online or go to your local store. You know, get the value out of that gift card while you have the chance. And I'm not trying to say panic buy, but at least buy something to use the value of that gift card so you don't lose it. Now, my next point, the panic buying. And I say that not with negativity. We said that my main job with Joann is ship from store, right? I have so much orders coming through. This is like pre-Christmas type volume, because all of the orders that would have been toward the liquidation stores had to come to us, the 300 and so remaining, because we can't ship from those stores anymore, so they have to come to us. Yesterday was a rough day, because usually my biggest thing is I do the quilting cotton, the quilting fabric, and fleece, flannel, that kind of thing. And then once I move on from that, once I clear those out, I will move to other parts of the store for the orders, right? Well, yesterday, and my manager said it did this to her Sunday, I had quilting fabric, I had crafting stuff from Kids Craft, I had totes, I had storage, I had sewing. Well, sewing essentials are like thread and bias tape and all that. That kind of goes with the quilting fabric. But then I had a lot more batting than I'm used to, because usually batting is in foam and fiber in that section of our ordering system, to where usually people just order, like, they bulk order batting or foam or stuff like that. And then, but right now these orders are all over the place. Like, I might have an order that is 16 items long, and only 2 of those be quilting cotton. But since they did have quilting cotton in them, they're under that heading. So it was taking me so long yesterday. And like I said, yesterday was the Monday-est of Mondays. So even though our store is remaining open, there's going to be adjustments in these individual stores that still are operating as a normal location. simply because we're getting the influx of the others online. And we're getting those locals that for some reason or another have not seen anything online to where they can see if our location is open or not, or staying open for the moment, and not a liquidated store. So they're coming in, and I kid you not, my coworker on the cutting counter said that she had one lady come in, and this is not derogatory toward this customer, but this is just helping me and them understand where most customers are coming from. Yes, I have been buying more than usual, but I do it so much along. One thing is because I work there, so I do it after work or before work, just depending. Well, I gather my stuff after work or before work, anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I can't, I don't shop on the clock, is what I was trying to say. But anyway, so mine is dispersed, but I am still buying at a higher than normal volume than I have been as an employee. And customers are coming in. Like I said, this particular lady she had 2 Joann cartfuls of bolts of fabric. So my coworker cut all of those, and she said, okay, well, I'll see y'all another time. She said, and not even an hour later, this lady come back with 2 more carts. That's 4 buggyfuls of bolts of fabric. Now, I didn't ask for details. I didn't ask, kind of what volume she did of each bolts. None of that mattered to me. It's just, I understand. And if that happens, if we do get closed down, then you are set. But I also hate to think if someone is going out of their financial means to do this panic buying. I'm doing so much along so that I can kind of control how much I'm spending. So take all of this, do with it what you will. But I really wanted to come on here and give y'all this update because I've seen, y'all, the things I've heard on the web. Some of it has been proven out to be fact, and some of it is just wild speculation. And I do mean wild. So I'm going to end on that. I appreciate every one of you that has came to my channel new or have returned to my channel and to watch these videos and saying that these updates matter, that we matter as team members, because us team members know you customers matter. And I have the glory of being both the customer and the team member, but we're here. And we are trying to make all of this as easy on y'all as possible as far as being customers. Because my coworker spent a good part of an hour cutting the lady on the first 2 buggies, and then almost an hour on the second 2 buggies. So it was quite a lot of work. And she did it with a smile on her face. Now, I know some of y'all have horror stories about your locations, and some of the ones that are staying open are the crappy stores, and I'm just being honest with the feedback that I'm getting. And I'm sorry for you. If your local location closed, I'm even sorrier for you. Because nobody wants to drive that far to be able to touch and see and we will. I am lucky in the regards that my store in Augusta stayed open and the store in West Columbia stayed open for now. So just know that, like I said, just know that we're there. We're down in the trenches with you, and we will continue for as long as we're able to be what we've always been, whether that's good, bad, or ugly. In my location, thankfully, it's the good. And that's not bias. I thought this as a customer. So, well, in the year and a half that my manager has had that store. But thank you. And regardless of how this video started or what you were doing when this video started, I hope you have a great day, great afternoon, great night. Do something that brings you joy. Be with people or do things that make you happy, that just light up your brain, your heart, your world. We have so much crap coming at us. Let's make sure that we take care of ourselves, okay? I am. And I'm going to get back to that. So I will see y'all later. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.